Alright, so my first shelf is my Doctor Who Pokemon stuff. I got that little plushie with Totoro and Pikachu together from a friend for Christmas this year. My Pokemon stuff obviously has been collected over for a while. This isn't all of it, but most of it's downstairs in our office area, our communal office area. Obviously I really love Doctor Who. I have my Belle Doctor Who mashup stuff. That's why I had Cogsworth and Lumiere there. I don't have the DVD for 9, who's my favorite Doctor, up here. But it's just because it's a one disc, well, a one DVD set thing. It's not as big as 12's was, because obviously 12 was the golden boy. But yeah, this is my Pokemon and Doctor Who shelf. That's the very top of my bookshelf. And then over here is my Kinslayer Wrinkle in Time shelf. It's got Victoria Aveyard and the King's Cage, Red Queen stuff. And then this is Miss Peregrine's. I absolutely love that series. I read it in a day. It was super good. I read the first one, went and got the second one that night, read the second one, and then obviously when Library of Souls came out I bought that, but I absolutely love that series. And then up on top I have my Unfortunate Orphans candle that I got from Muggle Library Candles. It's so cute and it smells so good. It smells like smoke and bubblegum, which is a really weird combination, but actually really great. Alright, and on this shelf I have my V. Schwab Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I'm on the 3rd book right now. I'm actually really loving this series, but I like the little red bird that I have over here. But these books are beautiful. They're beautiful to display. I want a shelf just for them with red themed things, but my bookshelf is strange, so I'm gonna break down and eventually go to IKEA and get a new bookshelf. But for now they're just kind of on their own, and then it's got the map from the Gersha trilogy, and I'll kind of go over what's over there here in a second. But I really liked this map as a backdrop, but yeah. And then over here I have the the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I absolutely love that. And then a Stephen King quote in the back. Stephen King is my favorite author, if you didn't know. And of course I had to get Tiny Darkling Candle because the Darkling is my favorite character out of that entire series. I could not get enough of him, even though you're probably supposed to absolutely hate him. I'm a terrible person, apparently. And then down here on this shelf is where I keep all of my bookmarks. I got most of them from Lala Dreamyland. If you guys don't know who she is, you can find her on Etsy, but also on Instagram, and her stuff is absolutely adorable and perfect. This was actually a Valentine's Day card that I got from a coworker this year. He's hilarious. And then over here is my rainy day activity book. It's actually horror movie themed. I don't know if you can see that. And then my little Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I would definitely say Sailor Saturn is my favorite. And then over here are my one-off books. I know Caraval is eventually going to be a series, but for now these are one-off books. And then Daughter of the Pirate King is a one-off too. And then I have Moth and Spark, which is actually really good. If you haven't read it, it's the first, I guess, teen book that I read. It has teen themes in it. It's really great. I thought it was when I read it, but I don't know if I read it now, if I'd like it as much as I did. And then I have PewDiePie and Marzia's books right here, which I really love. Ready Player One, which I haven't read, and then some of my manga. We have a lot of manga downstairs, but these are just the ones that I keep up here because these are mine. I have no idea why they're upside down. Try to be cool. Apparently that's how I keep my books up here. I don't know. And then I have my Master of Caraval candle between Caraval and Daughter of the Pirate King, but this candle smells so freaking good. So good. Ignore my nails, by the way. I just got off work, so my nails are all kinds of messed up, but this candle is delicious. It smells it says here, tropical breeze, coconut hibiscus, pink coral, and white nectarine, and the nectarine in that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But if you haven't looked them up yet, find them on Instagram or Etsy and buy their stuff because it is amazing, and I'm all about supporting smaller businesses, so yeah. Down here is kind of the shelf that gets zero love. I've actually read all 4 of these. These are the Dragon, the Rainwild Chronicles. I really love these. And then there's one of these books down here is actually missing because I'm currently trying to read it. But I have the Assassin's trilogy and then the Trader Ship trilogy, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I own, I think all of Robin Hobb, or at least a lot of Robin Hobb. I really like her writing. This series is what got me turned on to her. I honestly haven't read the other ones, but I read these in a month. I just could not get enough of them. I loved the story. I loved everything about it. And then I have All the Light We Cannot See, which is on my TBR for this month. Weave World, which is my absolute favorite book of all time. If you have not read that, please read it. It is freaking amazing. It's a beautiful book. The whole story is amazing. Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I really loved that as well. That was an unexpected favorite for the year that I read it. I read it 2 years ago. It's really amazing. And then I have his Dark Materials, I think is what the series is called, by Philip Pullman. It's the Amber Spyglass, Golden Compass, Subtle Knife. If you haven't read those, I think we all kind of did when we were younger, but they're really, really great if you haven't read them. And then I have my little companion cube because I'm obsessed with Portal. Like, obsessed. GLaDOS is goals. She cares about nothing. She's amazing. She's sassy. I love her. And then over here I have my Asylum trilogy, which is missing some stuff. I think there's 4 books in it now, but I think I'm missing this one. I hated. This one is like the 3rd book, I think. I have the 2nd one somewhere downstairs in the rest of my house, and then my friend has the 1st one. I don't think she really liked it. I liked the series. I hated this 1st book. Like, I absolutely despised it. It was like it was so sad when I couldn't finish it because, like, I read this entire series in like 4 days. I could not get enough of it. So I was really upset about that. And this is a book that I just kind of, well, this series right here, these 3 books are books that I bought just like off of Amazon because I really like the covers of them. The covers of them are super, super cool. And they're kind of like, I don't know, like sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi, I've decided. I keep buying sci-fi books and then absolutely hating them, but what are you gonna do? And these are my Big Trouble in Little China comics. There's actually 4 of them there. That's the 4th one. I just have it because Jack looks the best in that one. But yeah, I absolutely love these. And then that is an umbrella that my mama got me for my 26th birthday. She got it for me last year. I just kind of keep it here because it's paper, so I can't really like use it outside, but I really, really like displaying it. So, but yeah, that's like the exile shelf kind of like, it's got the books, some of the books that I absolutely hate, and then like my favorite comics of all time. So it's like a confusing shelf, but I didn't really know where else to put anything. And then up here is like my Neil Gaiman, Miyazaki, John Green shelf. I have Hal and Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle, and then the actual Moving Castle itself. I love that movie, if you can't tell. Like, I could not get enough of that movie. I watch it all the time, at least once or twice a month. And then I have my tiny little Totoro over there, who my cat Azura has obviously knocked down. These are my John Green books. Right now I only have An Abundance of Catherine, Looking for Alaska, which I absolutely love, and The Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars was kind of overrated for me, but An Abundance of Catherine's, I haven't even, I'm not gonna read that. I have no interest in reading that. And this is all my Neil Gaiman. I bought all of them myself except for the 2 on the end, the Sleeper in the Spindle and Autumn the Frost Giants I actually got from my mother-in-law for my birthday this year. And then my husband bought me Trigger Warnings for my birthday last year. And then we recently bought Coraline, and my mother-in-law bought me more Norse mythology as well. But yeah, most of them, I mean, I've been reading Neil for a very, very long time, and I just absolutely love his writing. There's a couple of books, there's one book in here that I wasn't able to finish, where is it, Trigger Warnings? I wasn't able to finish it, even though it is like a short story book. Graveyard Book's obviously written for children, but it's still really good. Coraline's obviously written for like, you know, like elementary school kids, but is also, I've read it when I was in like the 7th or 8th grade, and I really, really liked it, so I decided to buy it. And this cover for it, I got like the different cover. It's like the, I don't know, the 10th anniversary edition, so I mean, it's super old, but it's really great. But yeah, it's like my Neil Gaiman shelf, and it doesn't really make sense to have like all the Miyazaki stuff here, but I do anyway because I kind of wanted to blend like the, you know, fun fantasy kind of stuff together, so that's why I put them on the shelf. So yeah, you can see little Calcifer peeking through, super cute. And then this shelf is obviously one of my favorites because it's Harry Potter. Now, if you'll notice, I'm missing some and I have extras of some of them. I don't know if I have them all up here yet. I have 2 4s, and I think I'm missing, what, 7? But, I mean, I'm missing a few, but yeah, it's because when my husband and I got married, we kind of combined our books, and these are mine, and then obviously like he had some of the hardcovers and I had some of the hardcovers, so I just kind of kept those downstairs because I didn't want to bring them all up here. We need to buy the ones that are missing though, so we'll probably do that soon. And then surprise, but no surprise, I have a Slytherin candle and my little Slytherin pin because guess what? I'm a Slytherin. But I love these. This is from A Court of Candles again, and this one smells so good. It's supposed to smell like the common room, and I definitely think that it does. Like, it smells like what I would imagine it smells like, and it smells delicious and like cunning and everything else that's bad with the world. And then over here I have my time turner that my best friend got me. She just bought it for me one day. I'm too afraid to wear it because it seems really, really fragile, or just I would be very, very sad if I broke it, so I just kind of have it displayed. And then back there I have my Fantastic Beasts stuff that I got from when I saw the movie, but I still don't have the book. I should probably buy it. And this shelf might be the most beautiful shelf I've ever seen, and I can't wait to add A Court of Wings and Ruin to this one. But this is my Sarah J. Maas shelf, so obviously I have the entire Throne of Glass series. The Assassin's Blade is right here. I have A Court of Mist and Fury and A Court of Thorn and Roses, and yeah, I just really like the shelf. I'm I need to get like a real bookshelf, just like a straight across bookshelf, because I am running out of room for her books, and I know there's gonna be 3 more in this series, well 4 more once the one comes out in May, so I need to get a new shelf. Like, and I need to go to IKEA. I just need to bite the bullet and do it. And then over here I have 2 different brands. I have A Court of Candles and Muggle Library candles. I have an Aiden candle, which is funny because I absolutely despise Aiden. Well, right now I despise him. In the last book, he really upset me. I don't know, like when you first met him, he's kind of a douche, and then he sort of gets better, and then in the last book, he just, in Empire Storms, he kind of just went back to being a douche. And then To Whatever End, which is a mix of Selena smell, or Aelin smell, and Rowan smell, and it smells delicious. A lot of these candles I don't usually burn. Like, I like to leave them open next to me, like when I'm writing, just so that I can smell them, but I don't ever burn them because I'm like afraid, you know, I don't want to waste them. I feel like it's wasting them, but not really, because they're candles and you're supposed to burn them, so I'm kind of being stupid about it. But the colors on these are beautiful and they match really well, so that's why I have them together. Alright, and then up here I have my Rhysand candle and my Considerable Wingspan candle from Court of Candles, and the colors on these, the like, you know, this one's kind of like Starry Night, and this one's got the little freaking wings on it. Super cute. But I love these candles. You can get, like, I think like 4 of these at like $5.50 a piece. Super good deal. I love them, and they smell delicious. They smell exactly like I imagine Rhysand would. And then I have the Winter Court, because I am in the Winter Court apparently, which, like I said in an earlier video, we know nothing about. We don't know, except it's cold. I mean, obviously it's cold. They do like ice and, you know, probably wind magic, a little bit of, but I thought this candle was super cute. Winter is my favorite season. Was raised in Alaska my entire life, so for me, like, the cold weather is my shiz, but however, I live in Ohio now, and Ohio winters blow. They are wet and cold and rainy, and they're awful. They're not like real winters to me, but yeah, I don't know, whatever, I'll deal with it. But I really like this candle, and I love the smell of it. I like anything with pine in it, so yeah. So yeah, guys, this is my office. This is kind of the overview of it. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and log off now. I just wanted to film this really quickly. I know this isn't like a super in-depth video or anything, but you know, I just worked a 10-hour shift. I'm at like 50 hours for the week, so I'm very tired and I just kind of want to go to bed. But I thought I'd put this up really quickly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!